You grew up in a tough neighborhood, right? Boyle Heights?
Boyle Heights.
Was that tough?
I grew up exactly where Blood In, Blood Out was filmed.
Yeah.
Like when Blood In, Blood Out was being filmed, I was going to meetings. So I wasn't part of the movie.
So what kind of meetings were you going
NA,
to?
Narcotics Anonymous.
Yeah, it says you began performing stand-up in 94 after a stint in drug rehab.
Yeah.
And how old were you in 94 when
I
you
was like in my early 20s, I think.
And when you started doing drugs at a very young age?
Yeah, I started drinking first.
Yeah, well, that's what,
drinking
you know
like
what?
around
That's
14.
like they say pot is the gateway.
Not beer.
It's got to be alcohol, right?
Yeah, man, because beer is always there.
Yeah.
I remember like there'd be like a wedding or somewhere, and then we just sneak a couple of beers to our room and drink them.
Yeah, and then you'd feel that little buzz, and then it went into heavier stuff, or what, bro?
I started smoking pot when I was 20.
Okay, so the beer came around what age?
15.
15? Man, ya te gané yo con 3 años, but I was like 12, dude, when I
And
started.
then by that time you're 19, you're like drinking like your dad, huh?
Yeah, dude.
I
And
remember living with a girl and she didn't want me to drink. And that's what I started noticing, like, okay, it's because I had a problem. Like, she didn't want me to drink.
Yeah.
So I would come out of work and then go take a shower and I go straight to the bathroom, bro, in my backpack with a 6-pack. And I was drinking a whole 6-pack inside the bathtub.
Yeah.
By the time I come out, I'm drunk.
so then, 15 alcohol, then 19 marijuana.
Yeah, and then like 21 crack.
crack. Yeah, man, that stuff will kick your ass.
Immediately after marijuana, I went to crack cocaine.
Yeah, well, that makes 2 of us, bro. I went through a couple of rehabs for that.
It was crazy,
I'm
man.
13 years clean today.
Yeah, wow, congratulations. I had 10 years clean, but then I started drinking again, and
And you have to abstain from
Yeah.
alcohol because alcohol, I mean, you'll be okay for a couple of weeks or a month, but there'll be that moment where you're going to it's going to
Yeah.
take you to the next level where you're going to say, F it, you know?
yeah, man. All it takes for me is like one drink, and I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Like,
So you still drinking now?
No. I haven't drank since 2009.
So you got
So I've
10
been sober
years.
2009, but I smoke pot.
Okay.
But I haven't drank no alcohol.
So
or
you're
done
on the
drugs.
marijuana maintenance program.
Yeah, I'm the MA.
That's what they call it.
Marijuana Anonymous.
Marijuana Anonymous. Because I remember my sponsor used to say, because I used to get off of work, right? And then I had one joint in my car, right? And I take a couple of drags, and that would take me straight home, man. I wouldn't wander off to where all my cocaine dealers were.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And my sponsor, when I was talking to my sponsor trying to get sober, he'd say, "Oh, you're on that marijuana maintenance program, Rock." That stuff keeps you off of the harder stuff, but once you get off of that, you go right back to the harder stuff. And the second stint I had in rehab was, I still had the idea that I could still drink.
Oh.
And then I finally had to smash it like 3 days in, man.
You started off with this time just wine.
Yeah. Mine was liquor, man,
I try to change it up. Like sometimes, okay, no more beer and liquor, just wine after dinner.
So how old were you when...
And I had 10 dinners, eh?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Felipe Esparza here, man. An amazing story, an amazing career, and man, he's just stood the test of time with his comedy. So how old were you when you went into rehab for the first time?
Oh, man, the first time